Hi everyone, I have another video here on stretching. This is my A to Z list of stretches that correspond to each letter of the alphabet, and I'll be doing different videos that will have a word so that we can do some of these stretches and not all of them at one time. So today's word is quarantine. Okay, so I have a stretch based on our list, A to Z list, for each letter of the word quarantine. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And before we do that, we need to make sure that we warm our body up, because anytime you do any stretches, you want your body nice and warm. So I just make sure that you take 30 seconds, a minute, maybe a little bit longer, just to get your heart rate up and your body nice and warm. So it doesn't take a whole lot, but you want to make sure that your body is nice and warm to be able to stretch your muscles. So our first letter of quarantine is Q. So the Q stretch is a sitting side extension. So you're going to go ahead and sit down. Okay. You're going to put your weight on your hip, and your hand is for support. Then you're going to take your opposite hand, grab your heel. You can grab it on the inside or you can grab it on the outside, but grab the heel and give it a little extension and see if you can hold that for your 15 seconds. And if you want, you could try to lift the other leg for stability and balance using your core. And then we'll do the other side. So you switch to the other side. Again, sitting up nice and tall, trying to keep those shoulders square. Put your hand, weight, you can put your hand on, weight on your hand, and then grab your heel and gently extend. And if you can keep your balance, you can lift your other arm up. Do that for about 15 to 20 seconds on each leg. Now we're gonna go to our U of quarantine. U goes with a cross shoulder stretch. So you could stay sitting on your knees for this. You're going to just take one arm. You're going to grab right next underneath the elbow and pull it across your body first, and then you're going to use your whole other arm, your elbow, to pull across even a little bit more and go on top of the elbow. So just kind of grab in front of the elbow, like lower, and then take your hand and pull it across. Okay, and that's our cross shoulder stretch. Next is the letter A for quarantine. And the letter A corresponds to a frog stretch. So you're gonna go ahead and slide your knees out. Okay, now don't go down too far. You wanna go down so that your toes are going directly behind you. So you don't want them flailing out and you don't want them pulling in. You want them to make a straight line from your knee to your toe. And you can stay upright like this on your hands and stretch this way, and you'll feel it just here. You can hold it that way, or you can lower here and you'll feel it a little bit more onto your elbows. And then if you really feel like you're comfortable, okay, you can go ahead and stretch out in front of you like this. Okay, so that's our frog stretch. Now we're gonna go to our twisting back stretch for R. So we did this in our promises stretch video because we use the word R. But you're gonna go ahead and grab your knee, pull it across your body, and keep that bottom leg straight and try to get those shoulders onto the floor. And I'll switch, go the opposite way. Try to keep that bottom leg straight, keep your shoulders on the floor, and stretch that knee across the body. That's a back and an oblique stretch. Then we're gonna go on to the letter A again, which is our frog stretch. So this time, you're gonna go sink down, try to get those toes directly behind you. Check behind you, make sure that they're going in a straight line from your knee to your toe. This time we're gonna walk over to the right. Good, and hold that, and then walk over to the left. And again, if you want to lower, you can stay down on your elbows like this and go to the right and the left. And you're gonna feel that, okay? we're gonna go on to the letter N of quarantine. The N stands for a inverted pike or a downward dog. You might know it as a downward dog, but we call it an inverted pike in our tumbling Afro class. So you're gonna go ahead and let's start in a plank because I think that'll get your position a little better. And then you're gonna pull back into your heels. I'm gonna move forward a little bit. You can see, so I'm in my plank. Now I'm gonna pull back and press into my heels. And when I do that, I'm gonna keep my head right inside my arms. I'm gonna press into my heels. You're gonna feel it in your shoulders, your back, and your legs. It's a beautiful stretch. Let's just go back to that plank. And now pull it back. It's your inverted pike. You're pressing backwards. And go ahead and lower. Good. It's a really good one. Again, all these stretches you want to hold for at least 15 to 20 seconds if you're able. Then we're going to go on to the T. The T is a laying split stretch. So you're going to lay back down. Okay. And just like our cross stretch, you're going to bring your right knee in. And then you're going to extend it straight. Now, if this is all the farther you can go, that's fine. You want to keep your back flat, your bottom leg straight. So you want to keep this leg straight. So if you see this leg bending, then just make sure that that leg is straight and this leg is straight, and that's a good enough stretch. But if you're able to and you want to try to bring the leg closer to your upper body, gently you can do that. And then you can kind of release it. And then try to stretch that knee straight. Let's try our other leg. Bring that knee in. And now you're just going to try to stretch your front, your top leg, and your bottom leg. Press the knee down. Press the knee straight. And if this is as far as you can go, then just hold it there. If not, you want to go ahead and bring it closer towards you. You can. Again, trying to keep those shoulders on the ground. Okay, so you do that at your ability level. Then we're going to go on to our splits, because if you did promises, it was I in promises, and now I in quarantine. Your right and left split. So you put one leg in front, one hand on each side, and stretch that front leg straight. You want to hold that for as long as you're able, up to 15 to 20 seconds. A little longer if you can go all the way down. Okay, now we'll do our left. That was my right. Our left. One hand on each side. Breathe. It's very important to breathe in these stretches. And go ahead and come down. So you want to hold that again, 15 to 20 seconds. And then we're going to go on to our inverted pike again, because now we're on N. So we did Q, U, A, R, A, N, T, I, back to N, inverted pike. So go to your plank. This one feels so good. And now press back into your heels. Everything's nice and straight. And back to your plank. And back to your pike. Hold it, press, hold it, and release. Oh, that felt so good. All right, and then the last letter of quarantine is E. And again, we did this in our promises because we used the letter E, but we were doing our pigeon stretch. So put all your weight over your standing foot, take your opposite foot, cross it above your knee, and lower. And this is a hip stretch, so you're gonna feel it in your hip flexor. It's a very good hip opener. You're gonna feel that turn out. Good. And I'll switch the other side. Up, get your balance first. My left side was always not as strong as my right. Okay, good. Oh, I feel that stretch though. That feels really good. Breathe and release. So that is today's video of our stretches that spell the word quarantine. So keep working hard, keep stretching, and hopefully I'll see you soon. God bless you. Bye.